It's the here we go we've been waiting for all summer. The Premier League cards for the 23-24 season have landed on Sorare, and not only that, they are accompanied by the Bundesliga 23-24 card drop. And not only that, guys, but it's in the new 3D card design with the AR compatibility if you're on iOS. And this for me is the real curtain raiser into the 23-24 season on Sorare. In the video today, we're going to be unboxing what all the new cards look like. How does a 3D card actually look and feel on the platform? What do we think of the cards, as well as everything else in between? If you're new to Sorare and you haven't even opened up your account yet, there's a link in the description in this video that will get you a free limited card once you've bought 5 from the auctions. It's the best way to sign up. It's the way everyone signs up. And if you sign up to Sorare and you don't get that free limited card, you're one card worse off than everyone else. By clicking on that link and getting yourself the free card, you actually support me and all the content here at the channel. So if you get stuck or if you need any help, jump into the comment section and I'll sort you out. Also in the description is some videos to some beginner tutorials that will help you get started as well. And yeah, let's just get stuck straight into it. Now, the Premier League cards, since they've been on the platform as an individual division, is clearly the most expensive, the most premium division to be winning cards in, which is why it's so exciting for me, being a Sorare player, that I can go out there and win these cards from playing in the game weeks for fantasy football every single game week. And for the players of Sorare in general, no matter where they are, this is a really exciting point of the season because all the new players are coming out with their season bonus and the new card design, and with a lot of the new game modes and features that Sorare have unrolled throughout the off-season. There's so many new tactical strategies that no matter how long you've been playing Sorare, really, there's so much up for grabs this season. There's so much opportunity to be had on the leaderboards, and there's money getting paid out. Money can't buy experiences getting awarded out as well, like never before. When I say this is going to be the biggest season, it is not even a question. The first thing we've got to look at, of course, is the cards themselves. How do they look? How do they feel? And what do we think about the whole 3D aspect themselves? Now, these are the new card auctions. Sorare have just dropped them. They're fresh out the box. I think maybe we have missed an auction or two, maybe with Unlimited or something. I'm not too sure. But the cards look great. Now, I wasn't too enamored with the design when it first came out, and I was hoping maybe my early expectations were that the 3D aspect of it might have been some of these chevrons maybe like came out and maybe the background moved a little bit. But as you see it, even just kind of glistening there, the background is 3D. You can see that there. It's got a real feel to it as you see it kind of chilling out there. The light movement is nice, of course. If you're on desktop, you can grab and click it and really move it around, and we see the embossed Premier League logo on the side there. Top and bottom look a-okay, and then on the other side we've got a Premier League logo as well, which is nice. And then on the back, again, I'm not sure if the front feels very 3D when you leave it just sitting there. When you let go of the click, it reverts back to front. So I don't know if there's maybe a different set of clicks we can maybe do. No, so you can't just look at it without holding the click in. Okay. And yeah, I guess it does feel quite textured as well. That's quite cool. Quite like that. The limiteds, but really do shine. And this is one of the cards you would get for free by clicking on the link in the description of the video once you've bought 5 of these from the auctions. Basically, every player will get 1,000 of these per season. Half of them will be dished out as rewards, and the other half is basically sold through the auctions. Once you buy 5 from the auctions, you buy 5 from the Sorare marketplace, which is just like eBay bidding, as you can see here. Then you get 1 for nothing. The one you get for free, you can keep it, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want with it. But I do think the limiteds really benefit in this 3D mode. Like the gold border right around the edge here is brilliant. I think it's next level. It's really, really nice. The Bundesliga logo, I think is a great football logo, period. And I think it really fits on the card really well. And yeah, it looks really nice, really clean as well. And then on the back of the limited, I don't know, that behind the player 3D aspect is really nice. And yeah, I suppose we do get a bit of it on the back. This feels much more like a bar of gold, if you know what I mean. This has got a really good... The limiteds have really changed. I think the limiteds benefit the most out of the first 2 we've looked at. With the rares, which are out of 100, this is the most common type of cards that players really, deal in, aspire to play with, and the main competitions where most people set out their priority lineups and such. Every player on Sorare gets 100 of these per season, and the prices do vary quite wildly. Some of them can be quite cheap and affordable, and some of them can be exorbitant, which means competing with them and subsequently winning ones that you could otherwise not afford is a strategy a lot of Sorare players like. And I think on the rare, The Premier League logo does really have a good place here on the card. It looks really nice and clean. I think Soboslai here is a good-looking guy on the card as well. I think he does the card justice. The red on red is maybe a bit busy for the demo, I suppose. And the back of the card, nice little flick of the wrist there. Yeah, that's quite cool as well. And the unique now. This is the one we've been waiting to see in 3D. And honestly, see, watching it just sitting here glisten, this, like, uniques are one of one. So every player only gets one of these per season. There's only currently actually 3 of them available on auction. These things are very hard to come by for a few different reasons that we won't go into in the video today, but I do think this lifts in a big way the unique. It's got a nice kind of purple sheen to it. I think the 3D background, yeah, the colours do move around it as well, which is really nice. And yeah, that's a really beautiful card. I really would love to get a unique of one of these cards for sure. Premier League logo looks nice and cool as well. And the back, I think that's the nicest back, isn't it? That's really nice. That kind of black, purpley, it's kind of, yeah, that one's probably my favourite, I think, overall. Limited, I think, is probably get the best upgrade. That's so nice, man. That's so nice for a card, isn't it? And the thing about this, guys, and you're maybe wondering, this guy's talking about pictures on a bloody screen, but this is as close to a physical item as these things are going to be. And because it's like built on blockchain technology, all these cards are provably scarce and they're officially licensed from the Premier League and the Bundesliga. So by buying these cards from Sorare, of course, you support these leagues and clubs like you would from endorsing any other kind of sponsor, beer and all that other kind of stuff, you know. So it's one of those things where Sorare have really pushed the boundary of trying to make this an evolution on something that is very familiar to football fans already in terms of how the game works, but now also in terms of how the cards can potentially look and feel. And, you know, I'm really attached to Sorare cards that won't have this, you know, cosmetic capability on the platform, as it were. And I think as time goes on, because obviously these cards are going to become, as time goes on, the dominant display model, as it were. It's a great development from the company. I think it's really exciting to see, and I'm really excited to go out and try and win these things. I'm really motivated to maybe try and buy a few collections now of some things, and I think the limiteds, definitely because of how much they lift, I think no matter what your budget is, a wee fun limited collection I think could look really good in this kind of 3D mode. Now, the only special card design that we have so far for the current season is, of course, the rookie. Now, the rookies, this is their first time in the senior team, and a rookie card is always special, especially in this kind of environment where you can hold the card through its whole career and play it in fantasy football for a number of different reasons. And, you know, I've always been partial to a rookie, and seeing this limited also just sitting here glisten, it gives away the little telltale sign of what other little piece the rookie gives us, but also that early impression we had on it, does the 3D element change it? Now, I do think the limited cards overall just look way better. I actually don't think the rookie improves as much as I would have liked it to be quite frank. I do like this extra little rookie symbol that we get on the side here. I think it's a lovely touch. I like this actual rookie emblem that we had. They kind of changed it one year, so I'm glad we went back to that kind of holographic element, which is cool. And otherwise, yeah, there's nothing. There was a big difference in the shading on the back, which is maybe nice. I don't know. It's a wee bit kind of auburny more rather than gold. I quite like that about the regular limiteds. I'd like this to maybe have been like super platinum gold or something kind of vibe. Right, for the rares, that kind of different colour kind of stain on the front is a bit more prominent on the rare than I think any other one that we've seen. We've still not seen a unique rookie, by the way, I don't think. But yeah, this looks like a much nicer card than before. I think it's quite easy to see. I think the rare, it really does suit the rookie kind of thing that they've went for. I would like to have thought that maybe this purple thing moved a bit more light sensitive, like the rest of the card seems to be. The fact that that's a bit more static lets me down a little bit. But again, well, I don't know if the rares is well lit or whatever, but the side, you can't really see that stuff as clearly as you could on the limited, certainly. The back is really nice. That's quite cool. I actually quite like that. And again, if that kind of reflected in such a way on the light, particularly on the front as well, I think that has a lot of potential to have been a really, really nice rookie card. I still think it is nice. I don't think, yes, there's pluses and minuses, I think, for both of them so far. And the super rare, again, we've got that kind of static red stain on it, you know, so again, I don't really know what to make of that exactly. Yeah, I think the super rares overall are really nice. I don't really comment on the Matoma as much earlier. I think the super rares are just, yeah, they're really tidy, they're really clean. I quite like it overall. And the rookie is probably the rookie is definitely the least impressive in terms of effort made. I guess. Sorry if that hurts anyone's feelings or whatever, but it does feel like the super rare had the least amount of time spent on it. Be interested to see how the rare looks. But yeah, quite like the limiteds are okay. Not too happy with the color way it moved personally, and I think the rare, yeah, maybe it's just missing a piece of make this bit light sensitive also, because I don't think they would have wanted that to be static. I can get it for the back perhaps, but yeah. I cannot wait to get stuck in for the weekend now that all these cards are going to be locked and loaded in the prize pools. Don't forget to join me and Harry Trades, and maybe we'll have a special guest or two, who knows, for the deadline live stream Friday, 1 o'clock UK time, right here at Quinny 3001. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the video at all for any reason, please do hit the like button. Jump into the comment section and let me know what you think about the new cards. How do they look? Has 3D really changed your opinion on, like, limiteds, uniques, whatever it might be? On screen there now is some other stuff that I've made that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.